You guys wanted to see this monster. He has been galloping all over the house. He gets super rowdy when the washing machine is running. I think it's getting close to his lunchtime, even though he's about an hour or so early. But you guys who own cats know how it is. They just will beg for food at all hours of the day. Go, Pep, go. He wanted to say hello. And now he's going to play with all the blotters that fell on the ground. It was getting a little toasty in this room because I had the dryer running. We had to take some layers off. And we're talking about sexy fragrances. How fitting. These fragrances will be perfect for Valentine's Day, which is around the corner, or any date night, really. A date in, a date out. I got you covered. I got a couple affordable options, a couple options for the 2% of guys that watch me. So let's jump right in. We'll start with our affordable Prada Candy Kiss. And it's mostly a musky scent, but a clean, sweet, fluffy musk. It almost smells like there's candied almonds in here. It's very airy. It is one of my favorite designer fragrances. The whole Prada Candy lineup is beautiful. I find the original Prada Candy almost more of like an everyday elegant wear. This one has a little bit of a flirtiness about it and like would be more date night appropriate. It's not a very bold like statement piece where you're like coming onto the guy strong. This is a little bit flirty. This is that cat and mouse game of like, oh, that girl, she smells like something really good. And you know, he'll want to come closer and closer to you. And it smells very luxe, even though it is like about $60. On Fragrance Buy, you can grab this for $60. I'll make sure everything's available in the description box for you. But yeah, for an affordable fragrance, like you can do no better, really. This is so lovely. And I know a lot of people say, especially lately, have been saying, musk smells like BO. It is very important to test musky fragrances on skin because unfortunately for some people, depending on your pH, you know, depending on your diet, on your other products that you use, musk will shift and morph to your skin chemistry where it could really, really complement you. Like I am so lucky that musk works for me. It's not going to work for everybody. So test this out. I really encourage you guys to test it out. I have the decant shop available for you guys. So that's TheScentedOrs. If you wanted to sample this, by all means, it's probably better than blind buying it. And then especially because it's musky, could be risky. Musky is risky. Oh, you're new here? You didn't know about TheScentedOrs or who I even am? I'm Yana, this is The Scented. Welcome. I do a decant shop. I talk to you about fragrances. I'm your fragrance hub. So that's what we do. The next one is also a feminine fragrance. It's Givenchy Irresistible. This is the EDP. This one is a bit sweeter than the EDT. I prefer this one because it smells a little bit more like makeup-y. It has a beautiful juicy pear note and then you get what smells like kind of like lipstick. Really feminine. A beautiful date night scent. Like these are all fragrances that I myself really enjoy because I like to go in that more elegant direction with scents. So they're not going to be really bold party fragrances with the exception of like a couple that I think would do great at a party event. But this is more of a romantic dinner or even a night in with a familiar partner. Like this isn't going to be fragrance where like you want to grab someone's attention. This is a very comfortable, beautiful, feminine scent. Next up is Tenue de Soirée from Goutal. I've been raving about this one since I first got it. It is such a love for me. This is great for an everyday wear, but also for a night out. It would be a great event scent, a little restaurant scent, like think a dimly lit, nice French restaurant, you know, very upscale. This has a little bit of Gucci Rush elements to it, but it doesn't have that synthetic plasticiness. So if you hated Gucci Rush, I think you would still like this. It also reminds me a little bit of Bottega Veneta, the original leather scent. And there is, in fact, a little bit of a leather facet in here, but it makes it very intriguing. It's still a super feminine scent. The packaging is really lovely. The whole lineup is glorious, and I reviewed them all. I'll link that up here if you wanted to check out this whole pom-pom collection from Goutal. But my number one pick for a date night would be Tenue de Soirée. I also really like their Nuit Confidence. That would do really well too, but I had to choose one, so I went with this one. Okay, if you are a little bit more loud, you want to grab attention, you want to be noticed, maybe this is your first time going out with this person, you know, maybe it's a hot Tinder date, I would recommend M. Micallef Glamour. This kind of smells like Mugler's Alien, but a lot more high quality. You know, if you didn't like Alien, you're likely still gonna enjoy this because this, just the ingredients used are very high quality. This has added notes of fruits in the opening. So you get a little bit of like apple in here. You get mostly the jasmine though. It's still that very warm jasmine. It's very inviting. And most men do like the scent. Like, chances are, and I know that everybody's individual tastes are different, like that goes without saying, but chances are you're gonna catch yourself a hottie wearing this. Pink Me Up from TheScentedOrs. This is another really great party scent. This is a lot more sweet and flirty. This has rose, champagne, blackberry. I would say if you enjoy fragrances along the lines of like YSL, Mon Paris, or, you know, even Parfums de Marly Meliora, like those types of berry scents, like berry and rose, sparkling, bright, like flirty. This is perfect. This one for me, as soon as I smelled it, I fell in love. I love the packaging, but packaging aside, just the scent itself just satisfied me so much in that type of scent profile. For that type of scent profile, this is exactly what I want. It's very charming, flirty, and girly, and I think this would make a wonderful party scent, more of like an evening out where you're maybe on a double date or out and about with people and it's just more of a lively situation. Everyone will compliment you on this. And then French Leather from Memo Paris. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite brands. This fragrance is actually my scent of the day, and this is about rose, suede, and lime. You get a little bit of like a juniper type of almost evergreen scent. I absolutely adore this. It smells like very luxury, smooth suede. And the lime, it kind of goes away as you keep wearing it. It just becomes this very like supple, buttery suede with the rose. You get some pink pepper in there as well. So it is very, very enticing. I think men and women could easily wear this fragrance. I think it smells equally sexy on both. And this is a very grown up, mysterious, enticing date night scent. I think it would be perfect for a quiet night in, you know, any type of dinner or a night out. This is an all-arounder for a date night scent, and men or women could rock this and just smell divine. Another one for a little bit more masculine leaning appeal. This is Musc Ravageur from Frederic Malle. This is about spicy vanilla. It is musky as well, but it's more about a spicy vanilla to me. It's very captivating. It's like, okay, I don't want to drag this fragrance through the dirt by saying that if you like Spice Bomb, you will like this. But if you like Spice Bomb, you probably will like this. Now, I understand that this is like 5 times more expensive and it smells that way, but I'm likening this to a fragrance that you probably already know so that you can gauge whether you think you'll enjoy this. So I do find this a lot more sexy on men. I like to wear it myself, but I die when my man wears this. Like, this is incredibly sexy. Like, it's game over for everyone when you're wearing this as a dude. And then Musc Noir Rose. Yeah, you guys emptied me. This is all, like, you guys all from the decant shop. I'm gone. Like, I'm down to my last, I guess, 5 ml. So I have to get a new bottle of this, but we all love it. And it's because Narciso can do no wrong. This is a plummy, rose, clean, musky scent. I did a comparison between this one and the original Musc Noir. I'll link that up here. But it's a little bit sweeter, so it doesn't have that vintage facet that the original Musc Noir has. Very, very sexy, grown up, mature. I would say a perfect date night in, maybe somewhere intimate or at an intimate dinner. I wouldn't wear this too much for a party. You could do it, of course, but for me, this is intimate. This is your night is going places and you're like, it's a slow burn, like you're leading up to it and you're mysterious, beautiful lady, possibly dressed in velvet. This is for you. Now, for people with more sensitive noses, because I know there's a few of you out there that like a lighter scent, that can't handle the intensity of some of these, and you want something just kind of intimate, soft, and still very enticing. From État d'Orange, you have Yes, I Do. This is Lily of the Valley and Marshmallows. And this is also great for somebody who lives in a warmer climate. I often forget that people have warm climates because I'm in Canada and it is heckin' cold. But for those of you in a nicer, warmer climate, this would be perfect. It smells fresh and pillowy and like a clean, cozy pillow of someone that you love. this would be a great anytime scent, like really a morning date, a dinner party in a warm climate. I think this would do really, really well. It is a greener scent. It is a little bit green because of that lily of the valley, but it's so fluffy, and it's so delicate. It has a very small scent bubble, so people do need to come closer to you to smell you. I don't wear a lot of this when I wear it because I like that experience of like the scent is a secret between us. There's something very, very special about this fragrance. It's very gentle, it's very subtle, and it's very addictive. So whoever you're near, they're gonna want to keep coming closer to you. And of all of these, I think this would probably be the best suited for warm weather. Now, lastly, Flower Bomb Midnight. I would go for this or the Ruby Orchid because, you know, for those of you guys who just kind of want to stick with the things you know, you don't want to venture too far out of familiarity. This is very, very good. This has pomegranate. This has a little bit of muskiness, kind of reminiscent of Narciso. Always test musk on skin and don't judge the fragrance when you smell it on paper, because a lot of people will go testing, smelling it on paper and hate it. And guess what? I hated every single Narciso. When I tested them on paper, they need to be tested on the skin. They just don't smell the same on paper. So you need to smell this on the skin, but it develops into a very beautiful kind of sweet pomegranate and musk. It's perfect for any occasion, a dinner, a party, an intimate night in. It's mouth-watering. Like if you like a pomegranate note, this is a really beautiful pomegranate note within the designer realm. And the fragrance that I myself will most likely be wearing is Chanel Coco Noir, because for me it is such a familiar scent. My partner loves this on me. This is a spicy clove, rose, patchouli scent. It's just magical for me, and it works beautifully on my skin. I really like the spices that come out. This is just one of those scents that feel like home, like you're cuddling up on the couch with your person that you've been with for years, and it just feels so good. This is usually the scent that I go for when I want that specific reaction, and it's just one of his favorites. So those are my recommendations for your date nights. Let me know what you guys are wearing. What are some of your favorite fragrances that knock his or her socks off? And I'll see you guys next time.